Ayan, good morning everyone. It's a very beautiful uh, Thursday para sa atin. Sunny day here in Cebu. Gandang umaga po. Ayun, PSEI bumagsak na sa 7,600 level. So nakakababa na ngayon. We're somehow expecting this with the ongoing turmoil in the international markets. Kaya po sabi ko po sa inyo lagi, huwag niyo busasahin pera ninyo ngayon. Huwag kayong mag-trade sa stocks at the very least. We have traders out there who are trading commodities, who are trading forexes. Those are the good stocks that to trade right now. If hindi kayo marunong yan, then you can always copy them. Wala kayong excuse, di ba? So it's not a good time to learn. Even sabihin nyo, nagpa-practice naman kasi ako, Sir Lloyd. This is not a good time to practice trading. Mamaya na kayo mag-practice mag-trade. If ever paakit na ang market or bullish na ang market, that's the best time to practice trading. Okay, so to test out your technical analysis, that's one of my lessons I always teach in my daily grind and in my seminars. One thing you should consider before trying to trade is market sentiments, right? If bullish a market, then that's where you try practicing to test out your technical analysis. Anyways, ayun, today we're gonna be talking about what is CFD trading. This was a request from you guys a few days back. What is CFD trading, and we will explain the spreads. Ano ba yung spreads? Because those are the charges in CFD trading. We'll talk about that in a bit at around 8:30. So that means if you're just watching the replay of the video, please forward the video around 15 minutes forward. That is when we will be starting the the discussion. Alright, so let's start. And I also have a few picks for today for PSEI should you want to trade it. Konti lang naman kasi napakapangit ng market. Alright, I'll go to the comments really quick. Set up ko lang ito. Alright, very good. Please share the video. Paki-share po ang video. Little request from my end. Kasi po, this is gonna be educational. Pag-uusapan po natin ang nauuso na ngayon, right? Ito na yung uso ngayon CFD trading. Medyo huli tayo sa Pilipinas nito, but CFD trading is a very good alternative in traditional stocks trading. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about why uso ito ngayon. Kahit so lang Pinoy laging huli. But then again, we are always trying to adapt as much as we can. We try to take advantage of it because it's being taken advantage by the whole world. Why not us? Diba? Uso na siya ngayon, parami na ng parami ang mga nagtatrade ng CFD ngayon. I'll share to you what it is, how it is, advantages, and what are the disadvantages of CFD trading, and we'll talk about the spreads. Okay, share the video to your Facebook walls para malaman ng mga kaibigan ninyo about this. This is a very good investment opportunity. Please also share this to your trading groups para naman ang mga newbies doon, ng mga kakapasok lang sa PSE, tapos naghihingalo ang mga port ngayon kasi grabe, bumabagsak ang PSEI. They'll know about this and at least they will have an option in the future on what to do with their investments kasi naman masayang ang pera nila. So please, I hope I've earned that request. Please share the video. And Joel Ligares, good morning. Sir Lloyd and Laika, good morning din. Winston Jacinto, good morning, Coach. Good morning din, Winston. Air Plata, good morning, Sir Laika and Miss Apple. Thank you. Leia Sel, good morning. Marlo Baroro, Mayang Buntag, Sir Lloyd, duguan, both local and international market. Kalanihin itong mga bad news signal na ba ito na economic recession, then stock market crash? Hindi naman po. If you want to check it out, I want to share the screen. If you wanna check out the international market naman, beforehand bumaba naman si US markets to 5 Nasdaq to be very specific. This is Nasdaq 100. This is the top 100 companies in US. Bumagsak po ito. Hindi naman recession ito. Umabot ng 5872, the lowest it has been, right? Pero hindi naman recession yan. It's just the market is reaching peaks. And bumabagsak na naman siya, nagpo-pullback. That happens in stocks, right? Natural po yan. And we know as far as we know, markets, especially the US market, will recover it away. Kasi ang kagandahan sa Nasdaq and Dow Jones, ang mga companies po dito, hindi lang po US ang ang mga clients, right? So, babawi at babawi ang mga yan. Kahit na magkagulo at magka-recession sa US. For example, McDonald's. Si McDonald's, kahit na mag-trade wars yung US and China na yan, hindi naman titigil ang mga tao sa buong mundo kumain na McDo. Uminom ng Coke, uminom ng Starbucks. Kaya, aakyat din pa rin yan. So, these markets are not that affected with these pullbacks. I don't consider it recession. No, it's not a sign of recession. We even went down from similar levels down to 21813, and it wasn't a recession even, diba? So ayan, it happens to the market. It's just especially there are uncertainties right now. Ganun nangyayari lagi, but this is always good opportunities for us to buy more, right? In my eToro account, maraming nagtatanong sa eToro account ko, bakit pulahan, Sir Lloyd? Those are position trades. I mean, hindi position trades, long-term trades po yan. We picked stocks that are at the bottom during that time, and then if it goes further down, which is they did, we're gonna be buying more next coming days pag nagre-recover ng market to put us in a very good position. Okay. Good morning, Sir Lloyd from Francis Failan. Chris Canilan, good morning. Mark Adriano. Right, ganda ng pangalan ng combination. Good morning, Sir Lloyd. Pasilip naman po kay Meg. Recommended Meg yesterday, showing us still good signs, and I will still recommend it today. Hindi ko na lang sinulat, but you know already, maganda ang volume. We have a possible bounce for Meg. It's still good to go. The recommendation ko kay Meg is just buy it now. And then if ever it goes further down, just keep buying more. Bodegahin niyo po yan. Very good company right there. Air Plata, excuse me. Sir, ask ko lang po, ano yung MP2 na nabanggit nyo sa past episode? Sensya na, sir, lagi may tanong about new investments. Gusto ko kasi mag-diversify yung investment ko. Yes, sir, God bless. Alright, very good. Good that you asked that. We still have time naman. MP2 program is the savings program of Pag-ibig. Diba? You know Pag-ibig already by the government. You are required to pay Pag-ibig. Not really pay, but give contribution to your Pag-ibig accounts every month. If employed ka, diba? Required yan. That's called the MP1 program. That is going to your retirement also, and it is your savings program bale, diba? MP1, that is required. There is an MP2 program. That's why it's called MP2. It's the second program of Pag-ibig where it's a savings program na hindi naman siya hindi naman siya what do you call this? Basta it's only voluntary. It's up to you if you want to create an MP2 account, right? MP2 account is a savings program na lock-in po niyan is 5 years lang. So, it's not really long-term lock-in. Nakagandahan nito is the past 3 years, 7%, 8% last year. This year, 8% po ang tubo ng pera. Right? So, it's really better than placing your money in the banks. And it's much safer because it's guaranteed by the government. It's the government that's handling this. So, may habol po tayo. So, this year, 8%. And then with the projection of inflation next coming years, which is going to be very good, I'd say MP2 program is going to be increasing in their returns, right? Ang ganda po niyang 8% returns every month. Parang may pabahay niyan, right? We already did the math before. And magkano ba yung magandang passive income returns annually if a passive income gives you around 5% to 10%, that's already very good. Anything bigger than that, it's already very good, but very rare, but higher risk na. This is 8% and it's very low risk because it's guaranteed by the government with the projection of going higher because inflations are going down. Now, ang requirement po niya is minimum po is 500 pesos a month. And then you can give that in bulk. Pwede nyo po annually, pwede nyo po so annually po niyan, 500 minimum. So, go sa 5K, 6K. 6K po annually, pwede pong malaki ilalagay ninyo. Right? Minimum po yung 500. It can go higher. It's up to you. Pwede nyo po yung bulk kung nasa labas po kayo. Mapadaan kayo sa meron sa mga embassy. Meron Pag-ibig dyan. Pwede kayong mag-open dyan. You can give it in bulk. Let's say 100,000 kaagad ilagay ninyo. That's already good for 5 years. Mas malaking tubo niya kaysa sa bangko. If meron kayo natutulog na pera sa bangko, lagay niyo po, diversify niyo po sa MP2 program para mas malaki po yung tubo. Right? So, that's the MP2 program. Thank you for asking that, Air Plata. I'm an advocate for that. Kaloy62, Hochaki din, Idol, Apple, Laika, good morning. Igan Padua, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Awesome master trading class last Sunday. Thank you so much. It was a very nice seminar. Ang dami po natutunan ng mga students. Don't take it from me. That's why it's the most successful trading class in the country because it is a very good seminar. So I hope sa mga susunod na mga seminars you take advantage of it. Rob Legaspi, Sir Lloyd, pwede ba sumakay kay Meg? Nirecommend niyo siya kahapon. Yes, pwede pa naman. Jose B, good morning, Boss Lloyd. Insights po kay GFC, ISM, FLI, Meg. Meg still good to go. JFC, let's check out JFC. Right, so JFC, so far so good. It's been confirming the support still. Momentum is, hindi naman po maganda na yung momentum niya, paakit na ng paakit. So this is a very good sign for JFC. I've already recommended JFC and the support. You buy now. Just keep buying more if it goes further down. But I don't think it is. Dependent sa market yan. The market is very heavy going down, so most probably it's gonna go down. Kung healthy lang ang market, I don't think this is gonna go down anymore. It's just that market, you know the market right now. So maganda ngayon na strategy is really just test buy a little portion of your money. If it goes further down, then you start accumulating more and more and more. Right. That's for JFC. ISM. Si ISM naman, we're still at the support level, so it's still okay for me. It's still we're still at accumulation level, so habang mura pa po yan, start nyo po mag-accumulate, but this is for long term, meaning long term talaga yan, hindi pa natin makukuha yan in just a year. Kay FLI, kasi inaantay pa kasi natin yung performance niyan. Right, FLI still heavy in the momentum downwards, pero pamura at it's reaching its massive support levels right here. Abangan natin kung saan siya magla-landing, saka natin pasukin. Si Meg naman, already covered that. Still a buy for me. Gerson Kayabyab, bisan ko lang kasi magsisimula natin ang topic. Last lang muna sa Gerson. After this, we'll talk about the topic, and then if we have time, all the charts that you want, dadaanan po natin. So last lang muna sa Gerson Kayabyab. Good morning, sir. MRSGI. Ito si MRSGI, may magandang support eh. MRSGI, I already recommended this a few days ago, kaya hindi ko na sinulat, but it's still a buy. Right? It's still a buy. We are still at the support levels of MRSGI. RSI is somehow sideways din naman. So, basically, sideways po ang pinapakita niyang trend. This is still okay for me. Accumulate MRSGI also. This is a very good company. Okay, so let's start with the topic that we have right now. Ang topic po natin is, what is CFD trading and spreads? Ano po yan? Right? Because nauuso po ang CFD trading right now, and I want you guys to learn about it. Yung iba po sa inyo marunong na about nito, but please bear with me kasi ang dami po newbies na nanonood. Again, please share the video. Share niyo po ang video, and also not just on your walls but also to your trading groups. Okay, let's start. MRSGI. Ano po ang MRSGI? MRSGI tuloy. What is CFD? Right, let me just get the slides. Right, so hindi ko na i-run itong slides because it's gonna run on my other screen. So, let's go to CFD, trading, bid and ask, and what is spreads. Ito yung difference between bid and ask, right? What is CFD? Okay, I want to make sure that it's being shared. CFD allows traders to hindi ko na lagay dito ang ang definition ng CFD. CFD is contract for difference. Contract for difference. Let me write that down here. Anyways, contract for difference. Right. So, yung aso ko ang ingay. Give me one moment. Yung mommy ng papi na in-introduce ko sa inyo kapan. Sorry about that. So, what is CFD? It means contract for difference. CFD allows traders and investors an opportunity to profit from price movement without owning the underlying asset. Right? CFD allows you to do that. CFD trading, CFDs offer several major advantages and have increased the instruments enormous popularity in the past decade. Right? I wanted to emphasize on this kasi po si CFD trading po ang tagal na po niyan, kaso nga lang sa Pilipinas hindi po siya available kasi huli tayo lagi right now, kaya po umuuso ito as people are starting to take advantage of it. Now, dito kasi sa PSAI sanay tayo na bumili ng stocks and we own the stocks, di ba? that is the underlying what you call this strategy in the PSE, because mura lang naman ang stocks sa PSEI. Hindi naman sinasabi na marami akong pera, but it's cheap compared to international market stocks, right? For example, Amazon, one of the most expensive right now. To own one stock of Amazon, you need to have $1,800. Right? Sa isang stock ni Amazon, let's pull out Amazon. Right? So, para makita nyo po ang presyo ni Amazon ngayon, it's going down. It's at 1,711. But to own one stock of Amazon, you need to have $1,700. That's around 80,000 pesos. Go. Right? So, 85,000 more or less. Right? So, 85,000 US dollars. 85,000 pesos po to own one stock on Amazon. And it's very, for example, ako na mahirap, tulad ko, para makatrade ako ng Amazon, sa tingin ko, Amazon, aakit ba ito the next coming days? I need to have 85,000 just to own one stock. Ang hirap po niyan. Ang mahal po, di ba? Yung iba nga, nagre-reklamo sa IPO ni All Home, di ba? Mahal na daw, ganito, ganyan. So, yeah. It's very expensive. So, not all players can play with Amazon. That is why they opt to go to CFD. Kasi si CFD, it will let you own a portion of the stock, right? Profit from price movements without owning the underlying stock. Si CFD, for example, ang stock ni Amazon, for example lang, ang stock ni Amazon, $1,000, just for easier mathematics sake. $1,000. And pera mo, $100 lang. Diba? Sa traditional na trading platforms or traditional brokers na hindi CFD, hindi ka makakabili. Wala kang pera eh. Diba? Kulang ang pera mo at the very least. Sa CFD trading, sa $100 mo, you can already take part and take advantage of the price action of Amazon. Meaning you're already in the trade. With $100, you can own 1/10 of the stock. So, diba, worth $1,000 ang stock, you can, since you have $100, meaning that's the 1/10 of the stock, you already you own that value with CFD trade, with CFD brokers. Okay? So, kung si Amazon tumubo ng $2,000 siya na ngayon, from 1,000 to 2,000, meaning nag-times 2, yung $100 mo, which is worth of 1/10, nagta-times 2 rin yan. So, you already own $200 worth if ever nag $2,000 si Amazon. So, I hope that's clear. Medyo nakakalito talaga ang math. But basically, you can own part of the stock. You don't own it by paper, but at least the value of it, you can already take advantage of the price action. And tayo mga Pinoy, wala naman tayong balak na, kasi ang arte ng iba, I've received this from some of those who are already into trading at sanay na sa old school na trading na, Sir Lloyd, pag bumagsak yung company, edi wala akong security kasi hindi ako may-ari ng stock, right? Very good point at that point. Pero you think, do you think Amazon, or do you think Google, you think McDonald's, do you think Coca-Cola is gonna close anytime? These are the blue chips in the international market. Hirap pabagsakin yan. So that is already out of the question. Okay, number 2 is, what's the point of owning the stock to have voting rights? Sobrang laki kaya ng mga company na yan. Having 1, 2, or even 1,000 stocks of it will not give you, your voting rights will be very insignificant. So it's really no point. There's really no point in trying to own the stocks of the of the company, especially in the international market. So our purpose here is at least to participate, especially traders tayo, participate in the growth of the stocks, because we are only after the value of the stocks, and CFD lets us do that without having much funds. Even with just $50, you can already trade Amazon, which is $1,700, diba? So that's the beauty of CFD. Okay? Moving forward, now what is the major differences, major advantage of CFD? Kasi may advantages on CFDs and meron din siyang disadvantages, and we're gonna be talking about that. One of the favorite advantages ko po with CFD is higher leverages. Especially sa mga day traders. We have day traders here. Mga kaibigan ko dito sa Cebu, ang yayaman na dahil sa nagde-day trade sila using CFDs, using eToro to be specific. Sa eToro po kami kasi CFD broker po si eToro. Sa kanila po kami nag-trade. Right. Higher leverages meaning kahit mo $100 lang po ang pera mo, pwede mo pong i-multiply yan to 100. Pwede tayong umutang kay eToro ng times 100 para kung magkano yung original kita natin dapat sa times 1 leverage lang. Let's say you earned 1% of your trade already kung naka times 1 ka lang. Kung ita-times 100 mo yan, yung times 1% mo, umabot ng 100% na dumoble ang pera mo. That's the power of leveraging, but may negative side din siya. It's a double-edged sword. You can hurt yourself. Also, yung negative 1% loss mo, mag-negative 100 din yan. But if you know what you're doing, leverage is a very, very helpful tool para na yung real life. Umuutang tayo, right? If you use utang wisely, you can leverage it to start a business or ganito, ganyan. But if you don't use utang properly, mamamatay kayo sa interest niyan. Alright, global market access from one platform. One of the advantages also, we are in the Philippines. Dati hirap tayo sa international market. Number one, kasi wala pang CFDs. Meron na CFD pero hindi pa sila active dito noon. We are not able to trade international markets. So habang noon tumutubo si Facebook, si Google, si Microsoft, sila Coke, sila McDonald's, sila Starbucks, hindi tayo nakakapag-participate because hirap mag-access sa brokers internationally. International brokers only cater to, for example, it's an American broker, mga Amerikano lang po pwede mag-access doon. So, hindi tayo pwede. Right? Now, because of CFD, we can now take advantage of this. Pwede natin pumasok sa international market. Okay? We now have global market access in just one platform. Very, very beautiful. I can trade Europe markets. I can trade France markets. Other US markets, Chinese markets, in Singapore, etc. Ang dami na po natin pwedeng i-trade kung may gusto tayong kumpanya na tumutubo. Small player participation, ito yung sinasabi ko sa inyo kanina, kahit pa napakaliit ng pera ninyo, pwede na tayong mag-invest and take advantage of price movements, company growth in the international market. Next is professional execution with no fees. Alam nyo lang po, yung traditional brokers, if you want stop losses function, may bayad po ang mga yan. Sa CFD, libre lang po ang stop loss. May additional fees kasi yung yung stop loss, etc., GTC sa international brokers. Dito sa CFDs, libre na lahat. Right? No trading requirement, no day trading requirements. Brokers will require you to trade a certain amount every day and certain losses lang po every day. Dito po, with CFDs, now, hindi nyo na po kailangan, wala na po day trading requirements. So, kahit na po, $50 lang po i-trade ninyo within the day, and you wanna hold it, you are free to do that. So, you have full control of your money. Okay? So, those are the major advantages of CFD trading. And disadvantage niya naman is buyers will not own the asset. Yan yung sinasabi ko kanina. Takot ang mga tao, especially tayong mga Pinoy, sanay tayo may-ari ng market because that is what the brokers sell us. Kagandahan sa stocks kasi meron tayong certificate, we own part of the company. So if mag-down ang company, may habol pa rin tayo. So that's what they're selling for us to buy stocks. But we don't have to do that. Right? So buyers will not own the assets. That's one of the disadvantages. If you are still against that, then most probably CFD is not for you. But to most of us who are traders who want to take advantage of the growth na wala naman kaming pera, this is very good for us, right? Still. Higher fees compared to traditional brokers. Traditional brokers, halos libre lang po ang commissions. Here, mas higher ang fees. We're gonna talk about fees, but higher fees to traditional brokers, pero comparing sa mga PSE brokers, kung hindi kayo nagrereklamo sa fees sa PSE, then CFD will be for you. Mas mura po si eToro compared to Pero if you compare it to traditional brokers sa international market, mas medyo mahal siya. Higher, but still since sanay tayo na malaki ang fees dito sa PSE, mas maganda yung sa international market pa rin overall. CFD industry is not highly regulated, and the broker's credibility is based on reputation, longevity, and financial position rather than government standing or liquidity. it is important if you're looking for a CFD broker that it is regulated, right? ASIC, etc. Look for that. Kasi pag regulated sila, that means mas legit po yan. So if you're looking for brokers, look for this. Look for these. What do you call this? Regulations, right? Marami pong regulations dyan. Isa sa pinaka-importante si ASIC, which is dito sa Asia po yan. The office is in Australia. eToro is under ASIC. It's being regulated by ASIC. Anyways, those are the disadvantages. So I just want to be transparent with you with that. Right now we go to charges, right? A CFD trade. Before we go to charges, I want to see if you have any questions before we wanna yan, walang questions so far. Okay. So clear so far. Wala pa naman questions. I wanna answer questions before we continue. Okay, so charges naman tayo. Ito yung isa sa mga concern. So, Sir Lloyd, mahal, laki ng charges, ganito, ganyan, more overnight fees, etc. Alright. A CFD trade will show you a loss. Paano ba nag-charge ang CFD? Kasi meron po dyan. It's called by spread. CFD trade will show a loss equal to the size of the spread at the time of the transaction. So, if a spread is 5 cents, the stock needs to gain 5 cents for the position to hit break-even price. You'll see a 5-cent gain if you own the stock outright but would have paid a commission and incurred a larger capital outlay. So let me open a stock. For example, si Facebook. Let's try to trade Facebook. So makikita niyo po dito, hindi natin nakikita dito. So Facebook. Okay, let's check out the chart and trade. Asan ba yung bid and ask dito? Ay, market is closed kasi. Let's go for, let's say, Bitcoin. BTC. Alright, so market open. Saan may bid and ask? Hindi ko makita. Order. Ay, ito. Buy and sell. If nakikita nyo po, iba ang presyo, di ba? We are at buy levels 8,380. Ang sell niya is 8,317, di ba? So, sa buy tayo titingnan because this is the medyo mahal tingnan, right? So, if we wanna buy Bitcoin, we'll be buying it at 8,377, right? But the sell price is 8,314, meaning may nagbebenta ng 8,306 ngayon. Eh, bakit 8,370 dito, right? That's called the spread. Yung difference po ng buy tsaka sell, that's the spread basically. Eh, yan yung charges na mai-incur ninyo. For example, kasi masyadong malaki nito, 8,300 nito. Let's say, for example, Ripple. Kasi hindi naman masyadong mahal si Ripple. So here, if you wanna trade Ripple, 0.2549 ang buy niya. 0.2487 naman sa sell. Okay. So there's a difference here of 0.01 something. Less than 0.01 pala, 87. So 0.006 something, 0.006. Okay, so 0.006 po difference na XRP from buy and sell. That difference is called the spread. So pag binili mo niyan, kahit na ang price na nabili mo is 2,487, you are gonna be paying 2,549. Right? So medyo malaki ang bayad mo from selling. That's the commission part. The good thing about this is it looks bad kasi pag bili mo niyan, may virtual port. Yan, nasa virtual port. So, basically, ang selling is 2,487 but I want to trade it now and buy it at 2,549. Let's say I'm gonna put in $1,000 times 1 leverage, open trade. Open trade, please. Ayan. So, let's look at my port. Unable to open a position. Bakit kaya? Let's try with gold na lang, gold. So, gold, ang buying ni gold 1,503, ang selling is 1,502. So, $1 lang difference. So, I want to trade it. Let's put in $1,000 times 1 leverage and open trade. I'm not sure why I cannot open a position. Pero yung difference po, makikita nyo po agad dito, magne-negative po kaagad ang position ninyo. Kasi ang price ng gold ngayon medyo mababa kasi yun yung selling, yun yung nakikita sa market price talaga. Right, the good thing about this is we know how much we are charged right away. Unlike sa PSE po, 'di ba, sa PSE binili mo ng piso ang selling, bilhin ko ng piso. Pag open niyo negative 1% kaagad kayo, 1.0 something, 'di ba? Nagne-negative kaagad kayo. So sa kanyo na makikita ang charges ninyo after buying sa PSE. That's strategy for PSE para hindi tayo masaktan, pero in reality po napakamahal po sa PSE mag-trade. Dito po sa eToro is nakikita niyo yung charges kaagad before mo pindutin yung trade. So makikita mo na yung difference ng buy and sell. Right? They are transparent in that way. So that's what spread is. So when you enter dito, usually nagne-negative point something kayo. Let's say 0.5. So negative 0.5 kaagad kasi kinuha kaagad yung charge. The charge is already from buying and selling already. So if ever you gain 10%, wala na pong charges. Right? Kaya malaki tingnan kasi wala na pong charges and selling. Kinuha na po the moment you buy it. Okay? May difference na kaagad. So what you see here, for example, I am saying 0.10, let's say for example, meron akong 10% na gains dito. Pag bitaw ko ng asset, 10% po malinis na sa akin kasi on the first part, kinuha na yung charges. Unlike sa PSC na pagbili mo, may charge. Pagbenta mo, may charge na naman. Okay? So, that's spread. Again, difference. Makikita ninyo difference ng buy and sell. For example, gold trade. So, buy, 1502. Ang selling, 1502. 0.19, 0.63. So, dito, ang spread is only 0.6. Around 0.6. 0.5 nga lang eh. Around 0.5 lang ang difference. Near to that. 0.5 cents lang. Okay? So, that's spread. Yun yung charges. Makikita ninyo. So, matcha-charge kayo kaagad. Magne-negative kayo kaagad dito. Kailangan pa, for example, you are, like for example, gold, 0.5 cents po ang difference. So, the asset has to grow 0.5 cents para mag-break even kayo. And then, onwards, pag gain na yan, linis na yan. Okay? I hope that's clear. That's the charges in what do you call this? In eToro. Okay? Means the difference between the amount paid to the issuer for security and the price paid by the investor for that security. That is the cost of an underwriter pays to buy an issue compared to the price at which the underwriter sells it to the public. So, anyways, in-explain ko na yan. Let's now try to compare. Kasi ang dami natatakot sa eToro because of the charges. How much is eToro charging? Right? So, CFD, this is under eToro's you can reach here by going to help sa eToro profile and you help and then click on market hours and fees. I am now into stocks kasi iba-iba po ang commodities, cryptocurrencies, currencies. Ito yung mga forex, ETFs, indices, and stocks. So I'll go to stocks just to compare Philippine stocks, trading Philippine stocks and CFD stock trading. Okay? Sa CFD po, clients, contract difference trading, these traders incur a fee called spread of 0.09. Right? So, kung CFD po ang bibili ninyo, then you are incurred 0.09. But, if for example, si Amazon is $1,700 and you're gonna buy $1,700, you are gonna get one stock na hindi na CFD. Right? Even if CFD broker si eToro, they can still give you the stocks na under po sa inyo. And this is through buying the whole amount. If ever 1,700 ang pera ninyo, you can buy one stock which is under you. If you do that, there is zero commission. No management fees, no ticket fees, no rollover fees. Kaso nga lang sa euros ito eh. Right? CFDs tayo. 0.09. Ito po, these trades incur fee called a spread of 0.09 for either side, sa buy and sell. So 0.09 when you buy, another 0.09 when you sell. Right? So all in all, it's around 0.18% po ang spread. 0.18%. Right? The question is, ito yung sa ito yung sa eToro if you buy a stock, 0.18 po ang charge. Okay? Lalaki lang yan. Meron yung mga overnight fees if you do leveraging, if you do, asa na yun? Nandito ba yun? if you do leveraging, if you do shorting, natural po yan because we're borrowing money from the brokers. May additional charges po yan, overnight fees and weekend fees. So as much as possible, if nagsisimula pa lang kayo, if you are not yet comfortable with the fees right now, start with just this one, right? Stocks lang muna. Right now, let's compare this sa PSEI. Right? Kinuha ko kanina si Call Financial. Ito yung pinakasikat sa PSE. So, again, sa eToro, 0.09 one way on total is 0.18%. 0.18% po. Okay? Sa Pilipinas, ito po yung calculation. I just wanna zoom in this one para mas makita nyo po. Ito yung kay Call Financial. Nothing to about Call Financial. Ganito sa lahat. Si Call Financial lang is very accessible. So, yun yung ginamit ko. Right? So, for buying and selling. Right? Buying pa lang, commission alone from brokers. So, Call Financial, when we trade, is 0.25%. Commission alone yan, ha? Sa commission pa lang, 0.25. Si eToro, lahat-lahat na, 0.18 lang. So, from the commission alone, mas mura na si eToro overall. 0.25 here sa PSE, kay Call Financial, 0.18. Commission pa lang yan, hindi pa yan overall charges. Right? Meron pa ditong, sa commission na yan, 12% kinukuha for the VAT. And then, we have transaction fee, which is 0.005%. Di ba 0.006 na yung bago? Right, so this is even the old. Mas malaki na yung ngayon. Right, and then meron pang kinukuha na 0.01 si Securities Clearing Corporation of the Philippines 3. So 0.26 na yung lahat. 0.2265 with this one. So that's just one way for buying. And then pag selling, note, commission fee, charge, amount, transaction. If you require broker assisted, mas malaki pa if sila brokers ang pabibilhin mo. Okay? Yeah, additional fee for selling. So, this one, and then may selling pa na sales tax, additional of 0.006. So, hands down, mas mura po si eToro. Sa commission pa lang. Commission alone, wala na. Talo na. Alright. So, if you're asking me, you're concerned about the fees of eToro, as long as you don't leverage, as long as you don't short sell, mas mura po. And short selling and leveraging, understandable po yan. Mas malaki po talaga ang fees dyan kasi we are, napaka-hassle po ng service na yan, and that's why there are additional fees for that. Plus, we're borrowing money from them. So, from fees alone, panalo na si eToro. CFD, eToro to be specific kasi we're talking about CFD and I am trading CFDs through eToro. If you want to trade in eToro, very important, if you want to trade in eToro, create an eToro account. It's for free, right? I want you to create one because you will receive a virtual portfolio. Maganda po mag-practice ng trade sa virtual portfolio through eToro. So, if you decide in the future na lagyan na ng real money, you can. You will receive $100,000 US dollars for free na virtual portfolio na pwede nyo pong pag-practice to practice the port. And I'm in my virtual portfolio right now. And then you can practice copying people, copying portfolios, like for example, the 5G revolution, which I always recommend to you guys. Or you can trade markets on your own to practice here. Right? So while you're practicing, you can copy people already. So I recommend copying people if wala pa kayong oras to trade. Just look for a fund manager. Makikita nyo naman yung performance nila. Important, if you create an account, please use my link. Pakigamit po ang link ko. Gamitin nyo po ang link ko when you create an eToro account. That helps the channel Financial Freedom 101 a lot. So we are able to give out the seminars for free, di ba? Last Sunday, we had a very good seminar sa Manila and halos libre na po yun. We are going to be giving out a free seminar next month, day trading. Abangan nyo po yan. Next week, I'm going to do the marketing and it's going to be for free. We are able to do this because you help us in return to help the channel, to help Financial Freedom 101. If you create an eToro account, please use my link po para mapatuloy po natin yung libreng services to everyone. So that's what I want to talk about. CFD trading. I have a request here na yung charges, stop copying and removing funds. We're gonna be discussing that tomorrow. Ano po bang what are the repercussions if you stop copying, everything about copy trading. We're gonna talk about it tomorrow, right? Kasi wala na tayong oras. It's 9 o'clock and it's time to do our recommendations and our charting. Right, so let's go ahead. I'm gonna go to the questions really quick before we cover our coverages. All right, DNL and FB. Annyeonghaseyo. Sir, would you recommend transferring some of my lugi stocks to blue chip stocks now the market's down? I recommend that. Dapat yung mga stocks na for trading stocks ninyo. Dapat nag-cut loss na nga kayo dyan eh. As much as possible, huli po mag-recover ang mga yung mga second liner stocks. So as much as possible, just remove it and put it instead on your blue chip stocks kasi unang magre-recover naman yan. Alice Kabigting, magandang umaga, Coach. Ask ko lang po if it's really after the ghost month, bumagsak ang PSCI, insights po, PPG. We'll cover that later. But for your first question, it's no, it's just that the overall market, kahit international market bumabagsak, kaya bumabagsak tayo. First, Baltazar, morning Sir Lloyd, any recommendations para international market? Ano magandang bilhin? Gold po and oil is good to trade right now. Bilhin, wag muna kayong bumili kasi markets are in turmoil, bumabagsak ang mga markets. Halos lahat ng markets pulahan. If you wanna see it, ito po, ito yung mga index, the biggest index in worldwide, pula-pulahat. Ang lalaki na negative 1%, negative 1%, negative 1%, 1.8 even, almost 2%. UK, 3%. Amazing. Ang laki ng bagsak ni UK. So, konti ingat lang sa stocks right now. So, right now, if ever, I don't want you to trade on your own, please copy people. Andyan po sa video description ang pwede nyo pong kopyahin. I want you to copy people instead because these guys are very good. Even if pulahan ng market, these guys are still earning because they are trading. Investors right now are down. Even si Warren Buffett na idol ko, down na rin siya, sadly. Kasi they are into fund managements and nag-hold lang sila ng stocks. So, medyo pulhan sila. So, go for traders right now. I don't want you to buy stocks. I want you to copy trade as much as possible. Marami po dito. Sir, anong opinion mo sa BDO Nomura? Nomura, I recommend that for investors. Maganda naman si Nomura but I strongly recommend it for investors. I don't recommend it for trading. Mabagal po yan for trading. Jester Regular, good morning. Tech, Vul, Sir Lloyd, thanks. SEC regulated po ba si eToro? Hindi po kasi international broker naman si eToro. If you wanna check out no, not the eToro Club. If you wanna check out eToro, andito yun eh. Sino yung nagre-regulate sa kanila? Regulation. Forgot where. In the news blog, why eToro about. Bukas, sabihin ko po sa inyo, hindi ko na mahanap pero sayang yung oras eh. Sino nagre-regulate kay eToro? Okay, very good question. Lloyd, morning. This is from Jokas Marshall from Saudi Arabia. Ramon, Sir Lloyd, now understand eToro spreads. You're welcome. Pio Camponero, good morning, sir. Just to say thank you. More power and God bless. Thank you then. Good morning, sir. Thanks for this timely info. Really need this one. Virtual pa lang ako sa eToro. That's good to know. Okay, ICT, nice meeting you personally from Rio Campanero. Nice meeting you personally at BGC last Sunday. It's my honor to see you guys, right? Happy viewing here in Taiwan from Cebu. Greetings to my beautiful, healthy, sexy wife, Hannah, and to our princess, Lian and Levine from Benwa. Sniper, sir, automatic ba i-invest ulit ng trader ang kinopya mo? Yung in-stop copying mo ilang specific invested company pag hindi mo pa-remove funds? Yes, automatic po yan. Kung ano po ang gagawa, for example, you're copying me. Kung ano po ang ginagawa ko, kahit mag-out ako, tapos mag-invest ako ng bago, automatic po yan susunod sa positions po ninyo. I don't recommend copying me right now. Mamaya na kayo mag-copy sa akin pag nag-recover na ang market. I'm recommending you other guys who are doing well in the market. So I don't want you to incur losses because iba-iba tayo ng risk appetite. Ako, I am okay to risk my money because I am into long term. I know what I'm doing. Baka hindi kayo comfortable with that. So, gusto nyo gains kaagad. Ang dami pong pwedeng kopyahin dyan. Just go to here, copy people, and meron ako ni-recommend naman sa inyo. And then I want you to scroll down and go for lower risk if nagsisimula pa lang kayo. Low risk score ng mga players and also medium risk score sa mga gusto mas medyo malaki-laking gains. Okay? May mobile app po ba eToro? Yes, meron po. Right, so we're able to answer all the questions right now. I'm gonna go to my recommendations really quick. Recommendations, tatlo lang for now. So kung gusto nyo talagang pumilit mag-trade, ito po yung tatlong recommendation ko for today. ABG is showing us good signs. Pataas naman po ang RSI niya, so far so good. even if the sideways na po impression niya, but price action is starting to go up already. So this is a good sign for ABG. Right? So ABG, number 1 of my picks for today. Next si PAL. Right, si PAL, very good support. Nagda-divergence si PAL. So these are very good signals for PAL. And we are on a very long-term support for PAL already. So baka umakyat ulit si PAL after that. Next is STR. Last ko po si STR. Been recommending STR already sa supports nila. Price action starting to go up already for STR. So this is healthy for STR. And a few days back, umakit nga si STR doon. So still good for me. We have momentum starting for STR. We are already at around 49. Reached 50 the previous days. So this is good for STR. Okay, so those are my picks for today. Yan. Si Meg, okay pa rin bilhin. I recommended it already yesterday. It's still good to buy today. Hindi ko lang inulit kasi ayokong ulit-ulit yung recommendations ko. But yeah. I'll go to, sino ba yung last na nabasa ko kanina? Jerson Kayabiyab. Yan, si Jerson kanina. Si Becca Tangan. Good morning, Sir Lloyd. Sana baba pa ang AC. Tama. Sana bumaba pa. This is a very good company you can invest in. Maganda naman yung dip niya. Very solid support at these areas. Sana bumaba pa. Pag bumaba pa yan, bagsakan nyo ng pera yan. Mamaya na pag nag-stabilize ng market. Tommy Escobedo, good morning coach at sa lahat ng viewers. Good morning George Dosado. Good morning to all daily grinders. Blessed Thursday. Malakas po background, sir. Sorry. Let me just listen to my audio. Baba pa ang AC. Tama. Sana bumaba pa. This is a very good company. So, babaan ko lang ang microphone ko. Thank you so much for letting me know, Joseph. Hops, Sir IRC and FB po si IRC. Nasa support na si IRC eh. Nagko-confirm nga ng support kahapon eh. It's just that, yeah, test this out. May magandang divergence si IRC. Ang ano ko lang ngayon, ang concern ko lang talaga is grabe yung bagsak ni Dow Jones. So most probably, babagsak pa ang market ngayon. So I'm staying away from really trading stocks as much as possible. Gusto ko yung mga solid stocks. Trading stocks na si IRC for me kasi laki ng mga negatives ng earnings nito. Then FB is good. Yung support ni FB nag-sustain kahapon, umangat niya, eh, 'di ba? I recommended FB a few days back. So far nag-sustain naman ang support. Actually maganda ibodega to. Just buy it now. If it goes further down, then just buy more for FB. That's the best strategy for the market right now. Tommy Escobedo, yun yung aso ko kanina maingay. Tommy Escobedo, DNL and FB po ba good for midterm? Yes, DNL and FB, very good for midterm. Nag-accumulate na po kasi ako. Very good companies right there. Jimmy Villaflor, anyong haseo, good morning. Folaika, good morning. Hop, sir, would you recommend po transferring? We covered that already. Alice Kabigting, magandang umaga, coach. Ask ko lang po if really nasagot natin yun kanina. Insights po kay PPG. Thank you, God bless. Check out PPG. Right, si PPG, after breaking the MA20, hindi na nag-sustain. Is touching the lower Bollinger Band. So, alam po natin saan papunta ito. Most probably, it's still gonna go down. So, please stay away from PPG. First, Baltazar. Good morning, Sir Lloyd. Any recommendations for international market? We covered that. Bicol, Lano ako. We covered that already. Good morning, Sir Lloyd from Jusreal Arreglo. Good morning. Elma Barbudo, ISM and DNL. Si ISM is still playing at support. This is accumulation strategy as much as possible. Just accumulate it here. Let's see where the market will take us. If it goes further down, I'm buying more ISM because of the future of the company. DNL, si DNL medyo nagtatouch pa sa bottom. So, accumulation strategy natin dyan. If it goes further down, just keep buying more. Napakamura na po ni DNL right now. And for a very good company, this is a very good opportunity. Tech, sir. Uy, umakyat si Tech kahapon. Medyo mataas na siyang risk. This is the support of Tech right now. Let's see what will happen in Tech. Pag nag-confirm ng support yan, pwede nyo po testingin ulit. Roel Camacho, sir, VUL, CPG, and PIP. Si VUL, medyo baba pa. So, I want to stay away from VUL. CPG, si CPG, I did recommend CPG here, di ba? This support right here, si CPG, that's the best entry point at 53. I want you to start accumulating CPG also. Very good future ng company. Very good recovery from the previous drop of CPG. Magkano si CPG noon? Nasa umabot ng 4 pesos. now it's just at 55 because of the bad performance. Pero ang bad performance po nila, they went to investing. Nagpa-plant sila ng season. Now it's starting to grow already. So you see CPG is already starting to recover. This has been my long-term na recommendation sa inyo. It's doing well. Try to accumulate it again. Marie Susan, good morning, Sir Lloyd. SEC-regulated, very good question. We'll talk about the regulation of eToro tomorrow. Basta ASIC yung inaano ko kasi since pinakamalaking regulators, nasa Australia po nakabase yan. And they're watching Asia. So, yeah, eToro is regulated. Jokas Marshall, good morning, Sir Lloyd, watching from Saudi Arabia. Good morning po sa inyo dyan. Ramon, thanks, sir. Now I understand the eToro spreads. You're welcome, Ramon. Pio Campanero Jr., good morning, sir. Just say thank you, more power and God bless. You're welcome. Thank you then, Benoit. And thanks, sir. Ayan, nabasa natin yung kanina. So, Average Joe is asking about ATN and ISM. Si ATN, long-term ang projection ko kay ATN eh. It's reaching the lowest level it has been for the longest time, which is this one right here. No, not the trend line. Horizontal line. So, let's see if it will recover from that line. Ito yung pinakababa inabot ni ATN. I'm recommending ATN for long-term naman. Very good yung future ng company niyan. ISM, we covered ISM already. John Vincent Plato, good morning, sir. Bumagsak naman ICT. Better to cut loss na ba? ICT, I will recommend it for trading. So, dapat cut loss po kayo. If ever dito kayo sa support pumasok. I remember recommending ICT around this level, diba? So, yeah. Dapat nag-take half na kayo dito and then dapat cut loss at break even. But if you entered here, if you try to enter here, dapat cut loss na bumagsak na naman si ICT. Yan, nagbabagsakan ang stocks right now. Pio Campanero, nice meeting you, sir, personally. Nabasa na natin yan. Nice meeting you too. Benoit, binasa natin to. Snifer 05, sir, automatic invest ulit, yes. Vigore, my mobile app. Meg, please, from Gary Vincent de la Cruz, si Meg. Right, let's check out Meg. Ayun, si Meg is a recommended Meg. Pwede pa rin si Meg bilhin actually kasi nirecommend ko yan kahapon. But my recommendation is accumulation for this. This is already very good price for Meg. Start nyo na pong accumulate yan. Tingnan nyo saan siya umakyat, diba? Napakamura ni Meg right now. Just keep buying it if bumaba at bumaba because that is gonna recover. That's a good company. Jimmy Villaflor, RLC, recommended RLC yesterday. So far so good. Support is still sustaining naman. Let's see if it will go green today. That's a confirmation of the support. If ever hindi pa kayo nakapasok, pwede po yan bilhin today. Good morning, Sir Lloyd from Bahrain. If my profit na, time to sell na po ba kapag bagsak na ang market? Yes, if you can try to sell your profits already. Oliver de Guzman, Bodega pa rin si PG, sir. Yes, that the company's been doing well. I've seen advertising from them. Ang ganda pa. And then they're also developing Palawan, very big property in Palawan. That's very good for CPG. Right? Theoven Gusnik, sir, Tugs po. Thanks. Si Tugs naman. Time check, it's 9:10. Right. Tugs is Bodega actually for me. I will recommend accumulating Tugs. Dati na-recommend ko yung Bodega, lumipad, nagbentahan ng mga tao. We're back at support. So time to Bodega ulit. Right. So yeah, Bodega ulit. Theoven, also si Ali. Kina-question niya. Yun, si Ali, nasa support na eh. Blue chips natin, bumabagsak eh. Ganda sana ni Ali eh. Kasi nga lang bumabagsak. But this is good news. This is our opportunity to buy Ali more. One of the very solid companies you can invest in. Let's wait for Ali to go back down again. Dati, na-recommend ko si Ali dito, here. Ilang beses ko yung na-recommend si Ali. Ngayon, somehow, market is pulling it down. Let's see where it will be taking us. So it's not yet time to buy Ali. SMPH, inside ka SMPH. This is a flag pattern. Wait for the breakout kung gusto nyo po pumasok. Recommended SMPH here. It did materialize naman. But right now, we're seeing resistances. And with the market right now dropping, I think this is gonna drop. So if I'm wrong, magbe-breakout po yan. Breakout is the next entry. Good morning, Sir Picor. This is from Ruel Labanta. Okay, let's check out Picor. Yan, si Picor. Let's see. Pumupula siya eh. Pero may possible support si Picor dito eh. Let's see what will happen. Pula pa siya ngayon. For trading, kasi nga I don't want you to trade right now. So, medyo shaky po si Picor. Let's see what will happen in the next coming days for Picor. Okay, so I was able to answer all questions. I hope you learned a lot. Tomorrow we are gonna be covering more about the charges, stop copying and removing funds. And next week po, meron po kami announcement. It's gonna be a free online seminar for day trading. Okay? And abangan nyo po yan. We have a surprise guest. Basta, abangan nyo next week. May pasabog po kami. And the good thing is, it's gonna be a free seminar for you guys. Again, we're able to do this for free because of the generosity of eToro. If you want to create an account and you want to support the channel at the same time, please make sure you use my link. Andyan po yung link ko sa video description para kung gumawa pa kayo ng account, matutulungan nyo ang channel. Is 5% sufficient po? For me, if I am trading, I do not sell at 5%, right? Kung nagte-trade ako. Kasi I am at a 1:2 risk to reward ratio. So if I'm risking 5%, dapat ang take profits ko is around 10%. So doon lang. But it doesn't materialize in this kind of market. That's why I don't trade in this market, because risks are higher than rewards right now. That's why I don't want to trade on this kind of market. 5% for me is not sufficient, right? It has to be in line with your risk to reward ratio. Okay, so I have a video about that. Please search for it, Taking Profits, search, and Lloyd Bazar. Search for it and lalabas po yung video ko. Makikita niyo po doon how I do my take profits. And that's it for today. I'll see you again tomorrow. Again, it's a bearish market, so please wag po kayo mag-trade as much as possible. Wag niyo po sasayangin ang pera ninyo. Even if you do just practice trade, masisira po ang confidence niyo. Ano bang mali ang ginagawa ko? Bakit bumabagsak? It's not you, it's not your technical analysis, but it's the market. It's just a bearish market. So walang kwenta ang technical analysis right now. So as much as possible, don't trade. Rob, Brian, good morning, sir. Lloyd, okay ba magbodega? MWC, it's okay. Shell PH, I don't want to recommend it yet. It's very shaky fundamentally. Mas maganda si MWC if you want to go bodega. Aside, either from the two, MWC po. See you tomorrow. Let's get rich together. Bye, everyone. Enjoy the rest of the day.